What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and we're back with part 2 of Can I Finish a Perfect Season with a Wild Scheme. Obviously, we are on the Legend difficulty. I wanted to break down a little bit of information because in the first series, some of you guys are wondering about the overall team status. Well, like I told you guys, we did take the abilities off Randy Moss. Remember, I did not spend the $1 million plus or whatever amount that a lot of you guys spent for the card. Most of us got it free. If you guys got it for free also, write free in the comments because that's what we do. We know how to use our power-up passes. Some of the new guys that are coming in, they're starting to learn the ways that we actually do stuff. So we don't lose coins the way that most people will after, because they want to go after, oh my God, that card is so good, let me go after it. No. We're patient. We figure out ways to get our power passes, how to utilize it, wait for other prices to go down. We manipulate the market, and then we stay on top of our game. So I didn't pay for Randy Moss, so me taking the abilities off of him, it's not affected me, negatively because I didn't invest anything into him. So we now can just go ahead and experiment the way that we're going to be doing it because I've been getting a lot of questions. Gmias, why Grunk? Why would you use him? He's so slow. Well, he's somebody that is very, very important because he's going to go up and get that thing. Like, he's going to get that ball. Okay, and what that does, double teams, triple teams, he has more of a chance to get it because he's built bigger and he's 6'6". Some of you guys were still asking about the Gentry. He's 6'8". Why not go back to him? Well, he's trash, and his traits are not good. And for the most part, he's not a guy that's going to go up and get the football because he's not an aggressive player. So when that card was being made, there wasn't a lot of attention being paid to the fact that we're going to want players to actually jump and use their legs. So the card itself is garbage. There are a lot of other cards, the Andrew from Baltimore, some other cards that go up and get the ball, but Gronkowski, coming out of retirement, going to play with the Bucks, he's probably going to get another card. I think that would be smart of EA Sports to give him another card to kind of keep the hype going. With everything going on right now in the world, that would be kind of exciting to see something, even though he's not there yet. We don't know how football is going to be played. We don't know if, fans are going to be allowed in the stadium. So it's good to kind of give us, people that play the game and know the players, some of the things that's going to excite us in the upcoming season. And I think that many of us are going to be waiting to see how Gronkowski performs. Me personally, getting into that Gronkowski thing, I was amazed at how fast he lost weight. Like, I don't know what he was on, what he was doing, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I stay in the gym, bro. That man was on something because that dude became skinnier than, like, bruh, look, I'm not one to say anything, but the dude looked like Tom Brady a month after he retired. But it doesn't really matter. All right, Grunk is back. He's going to get on his regime. He's going to be, back to doing what he does. And we might see some good things out of him. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to see some good things out of him. So we'll wait to see how that works out. Very, very excited to see what goes on with that. But again, with the rest of the team, you guys have been asking about Kevin Mawai. Gmias, would you consider taking the pass off of Randy Moss, giving it to Mawai? He's a 99 goal center, or, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I'm not really, I don't really care as much about the offensive line once they get to 99. I don't care how they get there. Now, Lane Johnson is a guy that typically you will see him get bodied by everyone that's on the D-line because he's not, I don't know what it is about him. The dude, he's supposed to be strong and all this stuff, but sometimes the dude just be getting thrown around like a rag doll. But I like the fact that he's so fast. I also like the fact that you could put him in at tight end and he'll catch the ball. Like, you guys should try it. Like, he literally goes out there and he catches the football. It is the stupidest thing possible, but the dude does it. And, when you look at it from that aspect, it is very, very important that you guys understand a couple things. Number one, Lane Johnson, he can be very, very useful to you in the run game. But like I said, if you put him in at tight end, you can throw a drag to him and he'll catch it. So in certain cases where your opponent is like, it's no way this guy's going to throw the ball to Lane Johnson, he'll catch the ball. Stupid, but he'll catch the ball. All right. He also gets Kemp to a 98 overall out of position as a tight end as well. So there are things you can do with him. If that's something that you're looking to do, it's, whatever. Like, if that's something that you're interested in doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to open up your offense. I just want to let you guys know I've experimented with it. He does catch the ball. So, do what you will with it, whatever you want, but that's something that you guys should probably look into, and I think that you will have a lot of success with that going forward. As far as Okoye, you guys were asking, is he still good? He does have a series redux. I think he's the best fullback in the game. You know, finally we have Barry Sanders and everything else is pretty much the same. So, you know, this is the core offense. And this is what we're going into possibly getting a perfect season with. So this is the way I built my team. I will urge you guys, as I always do, to put together a team that's suitable for you. But just make sure you understand, when you're doing your offensive line, putting that whole O-line together, make sure that the players are decent at both run block and pass block. You know, impact blocking is a huge key. You know, I don't know how else to let you guys understand those things. Those attributes can be very, very important when you're playing guys. You know, there's a lot of guys that come out now with 3 abilities on their D linemen. You know, those weirdos that are doing whatever they want. Once you come out in certain run formations where you can kind of isolate those abilities, they just wasted all their abilities on the D line. Now, it's killer if you're going to come out and pass the ball, because they shed immediately. But if you find the right run play, you know, the tight plays, you got some of the I-slot flex. There's a lot of plays where you can just run the ball right at the guys with 3 abilities, like run it right down their throats. So that's what I need you guys to understand when you guys are playing around. You know, it's a very, very important thing with the abilities, which is why I think that EA probably would just, you know, probably give us another person that can get an ability in the future, probably for Madden 21. Because like you guys are like, yo, Gma, you think it's going away? I highly doubt it. Because they have to, look, the game has to evolve, and I know that it's like extra OP with cheese, but it has to evolve. And because of, oh, come here, let me give you something, come here, you stupid idiot. Like, what are you doing, man? Dude running around, spinning around with Randy Moss. Like, bro, you're gonna fumble the football. Like, I know the guy gets human joystick and all that stuff, but you can't be running around doing that. Dudes are going to fumble. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, getting back to that situation, this is the situation that everybody needs to understand. When you start to invest in abilities for certain players, and Randy Moss is a specific example, all right? Once you do that, you got to make sure you get the most out of that card. That's why I be trying to tell you guys. You see like how I took it away from Randy Moss? I know that in clutch situations, I can utilize Gronkowski a lot more than I can Randy Moss, because he doesn't block like Gronkowski, and in certain cases, I can't get the catches in double and triple coverage when I need it in the clutch. Those are the big time things that separate us from other players. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody can run around willy-nilly mossing a dude once a game, but can you do it consistently? Can you do it when you know you have to do it? Like, those are the things that's going to make it a little bit different. You know, so with this guy right here, obviously he comes out, he used his ability on Randy Moss. So he's going to leave him back there because human joystick gets him excited in his pants. The dude's ready to go. But now he's going to realize, what else can you do? Because remember, he has him on kickoff, so he can't use Moss. He can't use the, because you only get Moss ability for one thing. So you can't do it. Then he's throwing picks. And then he's throwing it to Torrey Holt. So what is the point? That's what I try to urge you guys to understand. Everybody that you use an ability on, make sure that those players are being used excessively. Because that's why I believe they're going to keep abilities going in Madden 21. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like I said, right there, he just came right around. And I told you, this idiot Lane Johnson, this is the thing about it. You see, like right there, he just blocked. Like, he'll go out there and he'll block. Sometimes he won't do anything. And I understand. I'm going to wait for his next card. I'm not going to set trip because I've been told not to. Look at Okoye. We just spoke about him too. Do I think he's worth it? Absolutely. Where you going? What is he? Bro, stop. All right, meet me in my office. You know what I'm saying, Saquon? I told, how many times I tell him to stop right there, and he kept jumping. Right the amount of times. I'm putting on my costume right now, Winnie the Pooh, Louis Vuittons, and I'm gonna put in a Michael Jordan earring with the hoop, but in the wrong ear. And I'm going into that locker room and I'm gonna handle my business, dog. Like, number one, when I tell my players to stop doing something, the biggest thing about it is team chemistry. They usually stop, there's not an issue. Saquon took it upon himself to continue to hurdle into the wall like an idiot when I'm screaming to stop. We're going to deal with that. Is he going to get rage sold? No. But he will be reprimanded, and I ain't doing nothing to him. That dude's my second. No, he's good. That's my backup right there. I ain't doing nothing to him. Bro, I'm good. Like, bro, I'm going to talk to him harshly, but he ain't going nowhere, and that's probably why he thinks he's going to get away with it. You know what? We might get rid of him. I'm gonna call his bluff, dog. Like, we might get rid, because like I said, I'm not gonna tolerate his insolence. I'm not Dr. Evil, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't appreciate what he just did, and he did it in front of you guys. And, you know, him doing that is showing you guys I don't have control of my players. So we're going to deal with that and make sure that that never happens again. Oh, right here, we just unlocked more team captain tokens. So we're just getting the quick sell because we already have our 99 Ryan Shazier. Let me know, do you guys have your team captain yet? We're on our way to the Super Bowl. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.